Alright, welcome back to Tecmo 101. Going through some QB progressions to help you guys train for Tecmo tournaments. What I'm going to teach you is how to open up the passing game a little bit more. Just like a real quarterback, you have to give the defender multiple options in order to be able to find the open receiver. If you just take your first read out of play, well, the human player is going to focus in on it. Unlike real football and Tecmo, almost 90% of the time you also have to run someplace towards the line of scrimmage, or else you'll make it too easy for the human defender to defend everything, and you'll lose confidence in what you're throwing at and make mistakes. You have to give them that option of moving forward. So I'm going to show you some options on redgun Z-slant to help you take care of that. So the first thing we do is on redgun Z-slant, we start to play by running up, because if it's guessed, I can just throw it out of bounds most of the time and leave that guy out of bounds. Often that throw will go out of bounds. Let's do it again just to demonstrate. You don't have to wait as long as I did. Right about there, out of bounds throw. Okay, so now when that play isn't guessed, you're assuming it is by running up. Now your first option is going to be Emmitt Smith. I want to throw it right about there. That was just a little bit too long. Let's try it again. You need to establish this pass first. I completed it, but didn't do the jukes for the first down. That's okay. We want to establish that pass first to bring the better defender, because often you're going to go up against Joey Browner. This is to bring him up towards the line of scrimmage, so the human has to defend that himself. As we demonstrate that, not only will this guy catch the ball when he's wide open, see the coverage here? That the coverage won't matter either, because I'm just going to throw it to him anyways, and he's going to catch the ball if I time it right about 5 yards down the field. See, I don't want to throw it too early. I can establish that on that play almost every time I'm going to be able to throw that. So eventually they're going to start moving up on you. Again. Next throw we're going to practice is we're going to practice throwing from the top of the field to the bottom to the receiver, and going through our progressions and throwing that throw by pressing up and when you throw. So let's do that again. This time the computer, I'm guessing a run play with the computer so everybody's open. Okay, attention. On the running back, boom. Even Troy Aikman, bad thrower, makes that throw. So there's another option. We're opening up that receiver on the bottom by throwing it to the running back. The human might guessing run, can't defend both. Not a great throw, but wide open. So now he's got to choose between that running back and that receiver. A very hard choice. And often when you throw to the running back, you can make the human defender auto dive. Let's get the ball back. So we're going to punt. Of course. Nothing better than the computer ruining my demonstrations with these pointless touchdowns. Yep. It's been like 3 months since I made a video, and we're right back where we started off. That's what you get. Alright, let me get the ball out of bounds. Alright. Now remember, we're like a lot of these drills, I'm in coach mode. So again, I'm going to guess run, and I'm just going to keep doing that pass to the tight end. Okay, didn't do it as good. You got to get a little higher up in the field to produce that angled throw. Although that one did work. We want to kind of produce that angled throw because it's more accurate. And it looks better. Like that. That throw is way more accurate. It's highly accurate, and almost every quarterback can throw it if you time it up right, get to the right spot of the field, and just hold the up directional. It helps if you pause. Oh wait, that's probably an interception there. Let's try that again. Sometimes it helps if you pause. There we go. That's a touchdown. Well, I'm not going to take the touchdown, but that would have been. Alright, this way I can demonstrate that throw. So, I want you to work at home. You need to be able to throw this pass. Not that pass. Not that pass. You need to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and throw. And you need to be able to pause on the running back. And you need to be able to reproduce that throw, because that throw is going to help you win games. And you're going to be able to but first, in order to do that, you got to do the throw to the running back. Because that's what's going to open up the other one. And run the ball. Of course, you're going to have to run the ball in the game too, but that goes without saying. What you'll find is when you know these options are out there, that's the beautiful thing about tecmo is the game. The one thing unlike real football where coverage has changed, they're typical patterns. So you're going to be able to find these. You'll be able to find these. So let's go over this again. You throw to the running back. And don't throw too soon. Don't throw too late, but don't throw too soon. About 5 yards. That's a little too close, actually. Even when he's wide open, don't throw too soon. Because you want him to be running. It's a more accurate throw. See, and if you throw too soon, interception, just like I did. That could have easily been picked up. Gotta time it right. Like that. He dove, which helped a lot, but they do that. So, learn to time that up so you have it. Then learn that. Those are two great options to have, especially this throw here. To be able to produce that throw when you need it, it's going to help you open up a lot of plays in this game. So again, all I'm doing to do that throw is I'm running up to the top of the screen. Oh, I didn't do it right there, but I'm holding up what I throw. And you can't wait too long. The further down the field, the harder it is. You see, the harder it is to do, the further down the field too. Try that one more time. Up and a little bit back should do it. There we go. Now actually I wouldn't throw into coverage like that. I'm just trying to demonstrate the throw. So those are the first two things on redgun that you have to learn. Let me get the ball back. I'm going to just do it again. Next up on redgun, let's get some different coverage here. Alright. That time I would have thrown to the running back most likely, but sometimes say they were all covered. Alright, here's another one. Now that time, in case the human got too close to the running back, that would open up that guy. You'll notice that happen a lot on this play. That bottom receiver will open up. Oh, I pressed, oh jeez, I didn't even notice I pressed A. That was a mistake. Somehow I pressed A twice instead of once. Let's get the ball back. Alright. Make him choose between those two options. Make the defender choose between those two options. Make your decision at the last second when you're about to be tackled. Arrow trick. Pull out all the stops. But remember, if it gets guessed, this play is nice because it has one of the easiest bailouts that usually works. Of course, when a defense gets on you, like this defense really gets on you on a guess, so it's harder to get in position. They keep covering. Now, sometimes the tight end up top is deep, and you have to press A twice. Some people struggle with, but it happens. I used to too, so we'll see where they are now. Now here's... Oh, no, I got it confused. It's the tight end going deep. Let's punt it back. Minnesota's not really giving me different coverages you might see. The other running back. Sometimes both running backs will be open. Let's see. Like this, and then you just hold it and then just run. Or you throw if they break on you. This time they're going to guess it. Another option on a guess play is to go back to that. It's a little harder. And of course, also you have the tight end going deep on this play, which is another unique factor. So the tight end's going deep. Which doesn't have to be a tight end, but I advise you strongly to play a guy with blocking power at tight end. Little tricks like that. But make sure you're confident in those two main throws I was telling you about. This one... that was a little pressure and I couldn't time it. That was a little harder. Oh, wow. Dolman's going crazy right now. Way too far. Aikman is just not having it. Under pressure, it's a little bit different, I guess. Alright. I threw it too soon. If you throw it too soon, it can be picked off or intercepted. I thought I had it right, but I didn't. You wait right, and it works perfectly. So, if you get your timing down on that, you could probably complete that pass almost any time you want to in a game. And I'll imagine you had a better QB too. Like, there's QBs who aren't going to be missing that throw. Like, this is Troy Aikman. He's 44 PC. I go bust out a 69 or 75 PC QB. And it's going to work with almost any running back too. So it's like, I don't really have to worry about that. Just the computer scoring stupid touchdowns when I try to demonstrate something. Alright, let's punt this ball. I'm going to just go over. See, right about there, that's a perfect throw. If he had been covered, the running back, the linebacker just wouldn't be able to keep up with him for some reason. And then last, I'm just going to practice this angled throw. Oh, that's way off. I got too close to that guy. Oops, picked the wrong play. You can do it, Tommy! Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's try this again. 3rd and 2. It helps to go through the options quickly as well, because you want to get right to that running back. So, since that running back's so important to this play, get to him right away. Don't even worry about anything else, no matter what happens. Now, I know I threw in the coverage. Like I said, I'm just demonstrating the throw. Normally, I wouldn't, of course, if I saw Joey Browner back there, I wouldn't be tempting fate. But the point is that you can learn to throw that pass on an angle like that and be highly accurate with quarterbacks who aren't accurate from the top of the field to the bottom of the field, which is always a great option to have in your corner. Another thing, oh yeah, of course, and you want to be quick at these too. Let's do a few. Waited too long. It's a quick hitting type of thing. Here's another one I like to do. You get them focused on that deeper receiver, then you take the shorter option. That's another one that's going to come up. Wrong play. You gotta stop giving the ball to Tommy Agee. Oh boy, you're kidding me. This is ridiculous. Alright, that's enough for the video for today. I'm going to edit this down and make it to a real quick example and then use that for further training purposes. Thank you for watching my Tecmo 101 blog. I'm going to be doing some more videos over the next couple weeks as I have some free time again. All the vacations I took all summer are done with. And you guys check out my Chicago Tecmo page on Facebook. If you're from the local Chicago area, we'd love to have you guys become a part of our community. Also, I'd like to thank Tom, Retro Sports Gamer, for keeping us on his channel as well. All you guys who are watching us every Monday at Demon Tap, thanks a lot. Really appreciate you all.